Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. My name is Percival, also known as Scuffed Gaming, and today we're going to play a Binding of Isaac run where we're going to play a side B character again, because I do love me some tainted characters. It's going to be Apollyon, the Abyss, and we'll see if we can get a dub. Let's do this. I'm going to take a sip of tea really quick. So, Apollyon. Yes. Apollyon starts with some pretty mediocre stats, to be perfectly honest with you. One of the lowest tier rates of any character, especially starting off. Average damage, average speed, average range. And his pocket item is the Abyss. Now, what does the Abyss do? The Abyss, similar to Side A, has the ability to remove item pedestals, and instead it will give you these red attack style flies that you can see hovering around me. Is the starting room different too? Yeah. There's Apollyon. And so if we ever come across an item that we don't want, we simply abyss it away. And yeah. The locusts do have essentially spectral. They can go through objects like that, so we can fight some enemies without having to worry about getting hit, which I will be doing because, like I said, our stats are pretty low to begin with. Some people have likened this to the Abyss. They say, you know, maybe it's not that great. Lazarus's Rags, we'll go a little spicy, we'll Abyss it. The Locust will deal our damage to whatever they touch, and they go all the way across the room before they come back. This golden penny hopefully pays out with a lot so that we can get PhD. And never mind. Can we move these? No. Unfortunate. If we do get a bomb, then we will be able to get 7 more cents up there on the top. It is important to note that even if we don't, we can just buy the Boomerang and then we can Abyss the Boomerang. Not a big fan of the Boomerang. Looks like there is a health donation machine. Blood bank. Which we may play if we have the ability to. We don't necessarily have to right now. Obviously we would have loved to buy a soul heart, but there is not a soul heart available, so this is already looking kind of Sketchville, as the kids might say. Kids don't say that. Now, typically boss items we don't void, because they're usually good stat ups that we want. Items like damage ups, speed ups, range ups, tears ups. We need all of them. This character is hurting for tears and damage and everything. Shot speed. This unfortunately is one that we would not need, but we'll begrudgingly take it because we can't do anything else with it. Alrighty, we'll go take the Boomerang unironically. And I can't remember if the Boomerang can actually pick up items or not. We'll have to see. So Tropicamide is going to give us range and range. I was going to say, why can we not use... Oh, okay. And we will get all this money, because why not? Two chickens playing Rocket League. Let's go. Thank you, Steam. Now we are going to try to get this stone chest over here. Okay. Now the real question is, do we hope that this is like Something good, yeah, why not? We'll tap this one time. I'm going to play a little conservatively because obviously we don't have the movement speed or the knockout power to really just go ham on the blood bank. We don't want to take one shot from a champion and then be wishing that we didn't. This might be the perfect opportunity to showcase whether or not the Boomerang is good. Because the Boomerang, as you can see, can stun enemies and pick up items that we couldn't normally get. Ghosting is a chance to stun. Pretty high chance from what I can see. Okay. We don't need Midas Touch. And so there goes our double deal chance for this floor. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a Soul Heart on the last floor, so we were suffering now for this double deal, which also by proxy means that we're going to have to delay our Angel Room. So even though it's floor 2, we're already in a little bit of trouble. That might be hard to believe, but anyone who's played the Binding of Isaac before knows that the creative control that you get from Angel deals and Devil deals, the raw power that you can get from them is paramount. Did not know that. So apparently the Boomerang can destroy keepers as well, which is just phenomenal. Now if we can get the Compass, we will. Compass is very good. We did get Penny Tears. Now, in my opinion, one of the best stats you can have on Apollyon is just raw damage, because obviously you want your locusts to be doing a lot of damage, if possible. I might be tempted to stay with the Boomerang, honestly, because if we can slow down these enemies so that the locusts can just lay into them, then that would be incredible. That'd be incredible, guys. Now, our damage right now is not phenomenal, but it's multiplying because of our locusts. There's a rock in front of me. Come on, come down here. Would have loved to have had PhD. I really don't like taking pills. I really don't. But hoping for a Soul Heart. Thank goodness. Ooh, and Guppy's Tail. Sure. Some people are not big proponents of Guppy's Tail because it starts making chests appear, and if you don't have enough keys, then it's a real nightmare. It's a lot of coins. Compass. Compass is ours. We can generally know which way we're going, which is phenomenal. But we're gonna gamble. We're gonna hope that we have enough coins. Boomerang trying to make the case for itself that it's worth taking and not worth voiding, which right now, yeah, man, absolutely. Speed and range will take it. 100% double deal again, going the right way. If we can help avoiding fighting these guys directly, then we will. These bone skeletons can be quite trigger happy. Tears up would be huge. Obviously, damage up is our main concern. Now, there are some unique locusts that you can get. With the Abyss, but they're very, very few and far between, and it's usually not worth, you know, taking the time to go look up the list of the unique versions of these items because they do. We'll take sulfuric acid. Gives us a half damage up, which we could use. Every little tick of damage. We'll wait on that. I mean, we have to. Look at this room. This room is just begging. For sure one of these has to have a key, right? No, of course not. Of course not. Why would it? This is really bad. Key? Yes. And pray this is an agreed fight. It is not. Okay, wonderful. In that case, we will buy this. We'll buy this. We'll bomb this. Now, if we want to, we can Abyss Moving Box, even though I know that there's a lot of ways that you can sort of use and abuse Moving Box if you really want to. But is it worth trying to break it? You know, try to make our way all the way to the boss rush. I don't think we'll make it in time. This character is not moving that quickly through these rooms, to be quite honest. We don't have enough knockout power to just kill everything in these rooms. So I think we are just going to void Moving Box, or Abyss rather. And besides, knowing me, I will find a way to mess it up. And that's just the truth. And that's no disrespect to Moving Box. Moving Box is an exceptional item in the sense that it has some very seriously good applications to it. You know, you can pack up a room full of items and you can keep them all. One of the most obvious examples that I can come up with is, you know, you can imagine taking it into like a death certificate room. And just like packing up all of the death certificate items. The reason why we have this Holy Mantle effect right now is because, you can see it on the top left hand of the screen, is because we have the blanket. The blanket's really good. It's going to give us a Holy Mantle during the boss fights. No reason not to use our golden bombs. I don't know what that is. Glass Eye. Luck plus damage up. To devil deal or not to devil deal? I think not. There's no guarantee that we'll have enough HP to really afford the devil deal. Never seen Glass Eye before, apparently a new item. So very cool stuff coming out with the patch. Very, very cool indeed. And we're making our way downtown, walking fast. Making our way downtown, walking fast, picking up bombs, and I'm homebound. Okay. Not sure how that hit us. For sure, I know how that hit us. I just didn't move on that one. Sometimes these guys, they can get you. Especially because they increase the bullet speed, repentance. Sometimes these hard ingrained habits and timings that we came up with during the previous years can come back to haunt you. Gain some keys, thank goodness. Just stockpile some of these. There's nothing wrong with opening a golden chest every now and then, but okay. Okay. Sir, please. Thank you. We would love to have black, but I have a sneaky suspicion we won't have enough money by the end of this floor to get it. Eve's Mascara, why not? Let's just tank our tiers and make our damage a lot higher. We are relying almost entirely at this point on our locusts to deal damage. And our flies that we're getting from our rotten heart. And honestly, I don't see why not. Our locusts are going to be the ones dealing the damage regardless. We might as well make it so that they deal a lot of damage. And we lost, sure, a little bit of tiers. Tiers go up, we get our key back. Nice. So it's definitely the perfect time for that to happen. We're going to pray for our angel deal. Not get it, but we will take placenta. We can use some HP. I don't see what we could have done. One more room, one more chance to get a key so we can walk into the vault. But I mean, if we walk into the vault and it's just a bunch of locked chests, then what can we do? Alright. I want to say there was one more golden chest down here. We can sort of like YOLO it and open it and see what happens. Maybe it'll have 2 keys. So close. Alright, we have 5 bombs. We should try to find the secret room. It could be here. It's not. It could be on either of these 2 walls actually. Get another key, okay. Phenomenal pickup for us. I'm actually not going to go into the vault then because we don't want to just spend all of our keys for nothing. We want to be able to buy black candle and then have enough keys moving to the next floor. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, or whatever the phrase is. We're starting to get a little bit ahead. 10 damage is nothing to sneeze at. And our tears rate is not that far divorced from what it was only moments ago. So we're not gonna say no to a good thing. We're just gonna head on down to the next floor. And as expected, we would not really be on time for boss rush at this rate. Now we haven't used Abyss, so we haven't had to. Oh, alright, well, I guess the off-screen leapers really want to hit us. They're gonna get to, right? The reason why some of these rocks are breaking is because we have sulfuric acid as well. So I guess technically if we really wanted to waste the time, we could spend a lot of time just like searching for the secret room using all sulfuric acid tiers, which they're pretty common occurrence, but I'm just lazy and I don't really want to. Sure. Buy a soul heart. Glowing hourglass is tempting. Take him out. Yeah, the boomerang is trying to make a case for itself. We'll avoid this. I keep saying void, I know. I know that it's abyss. I know that it's abyss. Believe me, I know that it's the abyss. I'm just gonna assume that that means that the secret room is not there. Now, the truth is that I'm not sure you can find the secret room with sulfuric acid tiers. I would assume that you could. But I don't know that for a fact. It might not be true. It might not be true, guys. Non-Isaac, okay, well I guess that's gonna hit us. And for those of you non-Isaac players who might be wondering, well, why do you search so feverishly for the secret room? Well, the reason why is because some of the most game-breaking items are always in the secret room. Death Certificate's a secret room item. Binge Eater's a secret room item. Can we just stop getting rooms with leapers in them? Please? It's like every single one of these rooms in the dank depths is just leaper, 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 leaper. And we do not want that. We don't want a million leapers. We don't want that game. No, we're dying because you keep giving us leapers. Oh. And even though Binge Eater has been changed, the truth is that Binge Eater is still probably very powerful. We're gonna do it. One down. Let's go see our angel deal. It's gonna be the scapular. And we are going to void the key piece. I'm gonna take the HP up begrudgingly. I mean, I thought about going back to the store and getting the full charge and abyssing this as well, because we're starting to get some really serious damage going. But I decided against it. Decided against it. No, not yet. Not yet. Now hold on. Alright, Boomerang. Yeah, these rooms have been really hard for us. You know, these countless number of enemies, and the main reason why is because simply our tears rate is not good. do have a lot of locusts, but the locusts are not the end-all be-all. And I know I say that after I'm the one responsible for tanking our... Does the boomerang scale with our damage? Sure seems that way. After I'm the one who tanked our tier rate with Use Mascara, but you have to remember the alternative is that our tiers are still pretty low, and Use Mascara is going to give us the damage that we need. We don't need you. Now we could be getting to the point where our Locust can actually do all the damage that we need. Possibly all of this. I don't know why that enemy froze for a second there, like they're waiting for us to jump into them. And remember, we don't actually have enough speed to start like doing some crazy dodges or anything like that. We simply don't have enough of the enough speed. We don't have enough tiers. I'm fairly certain Locust can just run through these knights. Yeah, the knight heads. Yep. Thank goodness. Box of Friends. I don't remember if Box of Friends actually doubles our flies or not, so let's try it. No. So unfortunately, we will have to abyss you, sir. And we will. Really? Dealt a lot of damage to it just for it to walk it off. Take a Polaroid, head on down. There's no way that it's just directly to our right, right? This is going to be a dead end. This Mask of Infamy and these other additional enemies are some of the worst for us because our movement speed, while not 0, is also just not good. Oh god. It's our nightmare. Alright, one enemy at a time. Alright. Okay. Alright. Man, these thieves, they always find a way, right? They always find a way. I'm not sure which way is the right way. Let's go down. Now that we're in utero, every hit is going to deal full a heart of damage to us. And actually, if it wasn't for the boomerang, we would be getting hit a lot right now. These enemies are living for a very, very long time. We really want to be able to go to this library for a couple of reasons. Let's check this dice room. If it's a forget-me-not, it's a d6. Alright, we'll keep this in mind. This room is a d6. And we're obliterated. Whoa! I really don't know why we keep getting this enemy. And we are almost always... We've been getting hit by one of these enemies in every room because these spiders jump so strangely. Spider enemies are the bane of my existence regardless. Book of Rev, Necronomicon. Book of Rev, the Necronomicon, and the monster Manuel. Make sure to touch all these first. So we get Bookworm. Let's go fight the boss. It's going to be a horseman because we just used the Book of Rev. Be death. In spectacular fashion is pretty dead. That's a very funny game. The Eucharist. And we do not want to use Abyss. Why? Because we're most likely going to void all 3 of those books in there if the D6 rolls them into things that we don't want. I want to say it's going to be 3 different books. It is? Okay. Okay. So we're going to take the Satanic Bible. With the Book of Virtues. We're going to abyss these 2. This is going to give us some really good defensive options. We get extra wisps, 2 more locusts, and yeah, we're feeling a lot stronger now. And just like that, 1 floor can turn everything from looking like doom and gloom to really powerful. We will say that we were very appreciative of the Boomerang for keeping us safe and keeping us alive for an extended period of time. Because, make no mistake, the Boomerang was keeping us alive. It was making some of these, like, run straight at you enemies not quite so dangerous. For that, we are forever grateful. Oh, nope. Yes. I got animation locked, what can I say? Now the Eucharist gave us a Tears Up and it's going to make it so that we get a 100% angel deal for this floor. It's a shame we didn't get it earlier, we could have really used it, but sometimes beggars can be choosers, and right now we're not really a beggar, but we're definitely not a chooser. What is he saying? What is he talking about? Oh. No. Nah. I know during our last episode I wanted to ask people like what their favorite barbecue sauce is. I never really did say what it was. I never really thought about it. I love me some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. We really must stop running into each other like this, Godhead. And Godhead makes another appearance. We're always happy to have Godhead. Godhead, always one of the most phenomenally broken items in the binding. And there is no world where we would abyss Godhead. Head on up. And I know some people have seen a couple of my videos and said, Percival is just a really lucky player. You know, it seems like every game he gets some kind of crazy angel deal item like Sacred Heart or whatever. There were 1 or 2 runs there where we played just a really normal, clean run. And our last angel deal was freaking Godhead, you know. That. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is very lucky. It is incredible. But give me a little bit of credit. Now, I'm not gonna say that I've been playing lights out or anything, but I've been playing, you know, well enough. I think. We've been getting hit by sometimes you're getting hit by some stuff that. No, for the most part, I thought that we were playing pretty okay, especially because our speed is so gosh darn low. What's this? Death? Yeah. Nope. That is a mimic chest that I will not be touching it. Nope. Nope. Obviously, the more items that you get to Abyss in the chest, the more locusts that you will get. You could just, like, put all sorts of damage downrange against bosses at that point. We're already dealing a pretty decent amount of damage to the bosses. Tremendously low tears rate, but it's not going to matter if we just run all of our locust directly into his face. And welcome back to the chest. What do we got? Common cold, red, and we'll take this one. Clear the rest. Abyss then. Yeah, you can see what I'm talking about. The common cold locust is green, and presumably poisons enemies. Even though we got homing from Godhead, Tractor Beam still more or less makes things go in one specific direction, more or less. That bullet pattern is my absolute bane. I hate it. Just a lot of damage. Each one of these locusts is dealing 11.8 damage. They still have some sort of homing properties, you may notice. They're still finding so I'm perfectly okay with them not necessarily having perfect first game down. One thing is for sure, if we had faced some of these enemies during our Lost run, we would not have lived through that Lost run. Were we more powerful by the end of it? Of course we were. We've been hit probably at least twice on the floor. Maybe not once every room though, to be fair, but... Anyway. That was Apollyon. And in my opinion, Apollyon is kind of medium. It's maybe not the most exciting character in the world, and neither is... well, Tainted Apollyon, neither is regular Apollyon, because... Regular Void might be more exciting because you get to start stacking your active items and then they all get tied to Void. But it's not like some of the other Tainted characters like Tainted Bethany or even regular Bethany that just completely warps your playstyle. It basically just says if you ever come across a useless item, you can Abyss it or you can Void it and carry on as if you just basically got a damage up. So anyway, that's a run, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you later.